So I went to the psychic fair, spiritual fair, whatever you want to call it, and I had quite a day. I had a few readings, but the best reading was the lady, Michelle, who wrote this book and did some cards. She made her own deck of cards, which is what I want to do eventually. And she's very accredited, studying under Dr. Caroline Meese, MYSS. And I've had many, many astrology readings in my life. Hers was the most unique. And, things happen to us exactly when we're supposed to have that happen. So I was looking at her cards because I have tons of oracle cards that I use, so my clients will see the repeating theme with different cards that they pick. And that way, I'm not making it up, they pick the cards, you see? So, same theme keeps coming up, they pay attention, and we sort of giggle. So I did not have an animal deck, and I'll do another video on the animal deck that I got from Michelle Holing Brooks. And she's near Roanoke, Virginia, and I will show you her card. But the interesting thing is her two daughters were there to help her, and she dealt with trauma, horses, etc., etc. Okay? Well, I picked the first card because she had spread out 2 decks of cards, and I picked out the elephant and the cheetah. And I go, oh, how cool. So then I walked over to the other table, and it had cards spread out. So I said, oh, I'm going to pick 2 more here. Guess what? I picked the same exact 2 cards out of 56 cards. Actually, out of each deck, 56 cards. Same 2 cards. In the same order. Well, the girls, they were like, whoa, how'd you do that? I said, I don't know. But that's how spirit will work. It got everybody's attention. So I said, I got to get this deck. Well, I wanted to get the deck anyhow because this woman, Stephanie, created the deck after a lot of research. And she puts together this big book, and but I will show you some of the cards, and I'll show you the cards that I picked so you can see they're beautiful cards. And she had an illustrator, Kimberly Gangley. So anyhow, we'll talk more about that in the next video, and I'll be using this deck as well. But in the guidebook, it has a lot of exercises, and the deal is it awakens your inner healing power. So that's important because, astrologically, why are we looking at our chart? It's a tool to help us grow, to help us understand our pattern. And one of the things she did is she right away honed into a particular pattern, not a basket that everybody's talking about, but a T-square. And she wanted to know, she goes, at your age, you're pretty much, lived a good many years. How are you using that T-square? So I kind of shared with her, but it was exactly what I needed to hear because it validated my way of handling that T-square. I understand the T-square now. So I'm working and flowing with the chart, not going against it. But it all made perfect sense. So next video will be the Oracle Sacred Witness Oracle deck and review and some of the cards that I picked over and over. Talk to you later.